I'm back again this time with an amazing group of creators who are going to share all their tips around how you can unlock the possibilities of the Amazon Influencer Program. So please join me in giving a warm welcome to Michelle Kahn, Shay Whitney, Lena Snowbar of With Love Lena, and Sal Farzan of Simply Sal Finds. Hi guys.
Hello.
Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you for having us.
Yay. So before we get started, I'm just going to kick off with a couple of introductions. So if you can just tell us a little bit about yourself, the type of content you create, and how long you've been a part of the Amazon Influencer Program. Michelle, we can start with you.
Hi everyone, my name is Michelle. I used to be an ICU nurse, but now I'm a full-time content creator because of Amazon. I've been content creating for about 1.5 years, and I'm super excited to be here.
Hello, I am Shay Whitney, and I've been a part of the Amazon Influencer Programs for about 3 years now, and I'm definitely more of a YouTuber. You know, I have the various platforms, but I started in fashion and beauty, and I've definitely kind of branched out into the other areas because Amazon has everything.
Hi everyone, my name is Lena Snowbar. People know me online as With Love Lena. I share modest fashion, beauty, lifestyle, and family content. I started back in 2014 with my fashion blog. I mainly started with modest fashion, and now I share all aspects of my life. I was a labor and delivery nurse before doing content creation full time, so just like Michelle is a nurse. And I have a 2-year-old daughter named Elena. I'm a mom, and I live in East Texas.
All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Sal Farzan, and thank you. My channel is Simply Sal Finds. You may have seen 1 or 2 or maybe 10 of my videos across your feed, across various social media platforms. I've been a part of the Amazon Influencer Program since 2020, and super pumped to be here today. I'm based in Austin, Texas, and yeah, let's get this started.
Love it. Thank you guys so much. So to kick things off, Shay, let's start with you. So you've been in the program for a little while, and you've amassed a very large following on YouTube. Can you talk to everyone about how you utilize AIP to earn through YouTube?
Sure. So yes, I love YouTube. I just love YouTube, and so I started, like I said, at the end, I guess in 2017 is when I started my YouTube channel, and it was more fashion and beauty. And then I started dabbling with Amazon videos, and I started realizing that some of my Amazon videos were getting more views than some of my other content. And it was just like kind of a win-win because my audience loved it, I loved it, and obviously I was starting to earn a lot more. And so I realized with Amazon and YouTube, there's just so much potential with YouTube because of a few advantages of the platform. So when I post Amazon videos, I love sharing like 20, 30 different products in one video. And the beauty of YouTube is the description box allows you to link so much stuff. So I will number all of my products in the video. When people click on my videos, they're there to shop, and they can jot down their favorite numbers. They go to the description box. They can see exactly they can click on what they want to find. I can link my storefront. I can link idea lists. I can even link my Amazon Live videos. And so I've found that with YouTube videos, the conversion, at least for me, is really, really good. So that's another advantage I think of YouTube. And one of my favorite aspects of YouTube is the fact that their algorithm, I think, is very, very evergreen. So I have a lot of Amazon videos that I've posted 3 years ago that are still getting thousands of views every single day, and I'm still getting sales from that video every single day. And so if it's a good video, YouTube will recommend it, suggest it, I'm still growing, and then every month my sales get higher and higher and higher, and I'm kind of just building a good, I guess, portfolio, of Amazon content. So
I can personally attest to shopping your videos.
Yay,
so.
That's so nice. Thank you.
Me too. So thank you. And I guess as a follow-up question to that, what would you say is your most successful Amazon video on YouTube?
Yeah, I feel like anytime I post videos that have to do with best-selling content or best-selling items with like 4 to 5 star reviews, people just really gravitate to that. And so I kind of find different ideas to I guess, center the, like for instance, I just did best-selling gift ideas, and so anything with best-selling just always performs well and continues to perform well for literally years. So
that passive income is so important.
Yes.
Yeah. Awesome. So switching gears a little bit, Michelle and many of you up here are Amazon live streamers, and you also create short form video content for your storefronts. So Michelle, can you tell us a little bit more about how you got started live streaming and what opportunities that has unlocked for you as a creator?
Yes, for sure. So I forgot to mention in my intro that I make nail videos. I show girls at home how to get awesome salon-worthy nails, like gel extensions, using affordable
nails are
products.
stunning.
Oh, thank you.
Find her later.
So I use all affordable Amazon products. So with Amazon Live, it's a live stream app where you can stream. So I do tutorials. So if you were to do fashion, you can show how things fit on your body in real time. And I really like that with Amazon Live, you can chat with your audience in real time versus like getting back to comments like a couple days later. It's very like, you can really connect with your audience that way. And monetary wise, Amazon Live has really opened up a second stream of income for me, which was amazing because it helped me become a full-time influencer full-time.
Wow, congrats. That's awesome. Great. So Sal, this one's for you.
Okay.
Your content has really taken off on TikTok. That's kind of where you got, I feel like, started in 2020. Can you tell us a bit more about how you create short form video content that resonates with your audience?
Yeah, absolutely. So short form video content, that's actually how I got started on TikTok. So I started on that platform. So it has been a core part of my overall strategy since I started on TikTok. And I truly feel like for those that are really interested in short form video content, it's an incredible opportunity right now to be able to influence folks in so many new ways. As compared to other types of medium that are still out there, that are still effective, but short form video content, it's a great way to be able to really get to the point quickly within that 15 to 60 second time frame in terms of the viewing window. And so for me, I've got a strategy in place where, and we could talk about this a little bit later, where my entire family is involved in terms of how we come up with the ideas for product discovery, for testing, for overall evaluating if it's a product that we really like, because we typically talk about products and review products that we use on a daily basis, right? And so those are the types of products that we focus on making sure that we create the short form content, and we distribute it what I would say we cross-pollinate to all of the major social media platforms, as well as Amazon shoppable videos, because I feel like with these new platforms allowing you as a content creator to distribute your videos, you're able to reach new audiences, more opportunities there, more opportunities for you to convert those audiences into loyal fans, subscribers, and more importantly, also because you're all part of the Amazon Influencer Program, boost those potential earnings. So it's all interconnected, and it's been working.
And then how would you say you incorporate short form video into your storefront on Amazon?
That's actually one of my favorite features about the Amazon storefront, to be able to allow creators like myself to cross-promote shoppable videos or short-form videos to my storefront. A couple of great reasons why this is impactful for me, and also impactful for folks that are getting started on the platform, is those videos exist on your storefront. So from a path to purchase perspective, you can drive people from your social platforms, from your email campaigns, other types of channels, and the video is there, but in addition to that, the products are listed there as well. So the path to purchase becomes that much more streamlined and efficient, so people can purchase those products. In addition to that, those videos may also appear on product pages. Yeah. And so if you think about it, if someone's on a product page, they're looking at the product, they're looking at the reviews, if they see your video from a content creator, from an Amazon influencer on there, I feel like it would help give it a little bit more conviction and a little bit more attribution to, hey, you know what, this person bought the product, they've tested it, I may want to try it out. So it gives you that credibility. And the fun fact here is, if you're part of the Amazon Influencer Program, you can also make some earnings there too.
Yeah. Yep, you earn on qualifying purchases. Awesome. Yeah, the storefront is a really unique tool to the Amazon Influencer Program. And it's really a place where creators can house all of their product recommendations on Amazon. So I'm sure y'all have storefronts. And any content that you upload to your storefront can actually be made eligible for a new program called Creator Ads. So I'm not sure how many of you have heard of Creator Ads. Everybody up on this stage with me is a part of the Creator Ads program. And basically by participating, Amazon can leverage the shoppable content that you share on your storefronts in our Amazon social channel, so in ads, basically. And it can happen across Instagram, Pinterest, Snapchat, or TikTok. And when a customer clicks on one of those creator ads and makes a qualifying purchase, like Sal said, you earn commissions. So we have some people with us from Creator Ads today, so make sure you swing by the Connections Cafe, find Megan, and she can share more information and help you guys kind of sign up if you're not already in the program. Cool. Shifting gears a little bit, Lena, this one's for you. We love your style, and you are a Muslim American Palestinian woman, and you've really owned the world of modest fashion, at least in our AIP world of modest fashion. So for those of you that don't know, actually, Lena launched a drop collection based on her modest and sophisticated style. Yes. Hopefully some of you have shopped it. And this has really unlocked a new revenue stream for Lena. So do you want to talk a little bit about your collaboration with The Drop and sort of how that came to life?
So I just first have to say that having a collection with The Drop was probably one of the most special moments of my career. I told you guys I started in 2014, and I couldn't even imagine something like that happening back then. But being able to specifically create a collection that was specifically tailored to our modesty needs in my community was just a dream. A little bit about the process. So the Drop team sent over samples of fabrics and colors to choose from. It was really nice because they kind of walk you through the whole process and kind of hold your hand, because I'm not a designer, and I don't really have that experience, but I just know what I like. So they were really great at really walking me through the whole process, making it really easy. I went to work on a mood board, and I really just went over all of my design ideas with them. After we finalized all the details, also they were very easy to work with as far as just accommodating all of my needs, whether making things longer or making sure things weren't see-through and just making sure everything was lined. They just really trusted that I knew what my audience needed. So once we went ahead and finalized all the details, they sent over sketches, and then they sent over the samples, which whenever I received the samples, that was just a dream, being able to see my vision come to life. And one of my favorite parts of the entire process was including my audience in the process. So once I received sketches, I went to my Instagram stories and polled my community and asked them which colors they preferred and which pieces they wanted to see in the final collection, because we did have to narrow down some selections. And so the Drop, actually, once the pieces go live, they're only available for 30 hours to shop. So it creates a lot of buzz and hype around the Drop. So it was just so cool, seeing my audience getting so excited about when it finally dropped, because there was so much hype building up beforehand. And then the best part was just seeing my community wearing the items and tagging me in their stories, and just all the positive feedback. It was just a dream from start to finish.
Wow, that's amazing. Congratulations. It's such a big accomplishment. And then not only do you have your own collection, but you also incorporate the Drop staples pretty frequently into the content you create. So how have you been able to sort of increase your earnings by promoting either Drop staples or items from your Drop collection, or a combination of the two?
Yeah, so for any of you who don't know, Amazon The Drop does limited edition collections with influencers, but they also have a collection of staples that they always have on their website. Amazon The Drop is one of the top performing brands for me on Amazon. They have such good quality. That was actually one of the most the biggest feedback that I got back from my audience was just they were just so surprised at how great the quality was for the price. Everything on Amazon The Drop is under $100. And they also do trend pieces every season. So they're a really great resource if you kind of don't know where to start with Amazon fashion, and it's kind of getting overwhelming, scrolling through all the different pages of fashion. Amazon The Drop is a great place to go, because you can get the quality and the price point and all those trend items for the season.
That's awesome. And this isn't the only time you'll hear us mention The Drop while you're here, so look out for some other panels about The Drop later in the summit. And I also am wearing The Drop head to toe, so if you have any questions about how to shop it, feel free to find me after the panel. All right, Sal, Your TikTok series, Amazon Finds That Just Slap, which I personally love, has really grown. And I know that your business has also grown tremendously, and you talked a little bit earlier about how your sort of whole family has kind of become a part of your process. Can you share a little bit more detail about how they're involved and what roles they play?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's actually quite a funny story. At least it's funny to me. So this actually all started during the summer of 2020. So I work a full-time job still. So that's a fun fact about me. I still work a full-time job. And
I don't know how you do it.
and this is where the interesting part comes in, because whenever I'm asked this question, I have to go into some of the details, because there's a lot that goes into content creation. And there is the mental health, the physical health, just the overall, making sure that you find that balance, because you can be imbalanced very quickly. And so going back to 2020, so during summer, I was looking for a new hobby. I was working from home with my full-time gig, and one night around the dinner table, my kids were laughing and just chuckling about some videos they saw on this app called TikTok. And at that time, it was a little bit foreign to me. I didn't know what was going on, so I inquired. As soon as I inquired with them, they stopped laughing, and they said, "Dad, you're too old to be on social media." So naturally, as a dad, I said, should I yell at them, or should I just take that with a grain of salt? So I actually did the latter and not the former. So I was inspired, intrigued, and over the next couple of weeks, I focused on just acclimating myself on the app. I did struggle, and obviously I think when you're starting out a new venture, you do struggle. So I did struggle with what type of content should I produce? Should I map it out ahead of time, and who's gonna help me, and all that other fun stuff. And then the light bulb went on, and I'll tell you, this is where the irony comes in. So it was on July 1st, 2020. A bunch of packages got delivered to my house. So I walked to the front door, picked up the packages, and the first thing that came to my mind was like, wow, my wife and I buy a lot of stuff online. That was the first thing that came to my mind.
I don't think you're alone in that in this room.
Yeah, and I'm guilty of it as well. So, and so as soon as I opened up the boxes, because I had all of this stuff about TikTok on my mind, I said, wait a minute, why don't we do product reviews? Kind of cool. So let's try it out. So we had no expectations. So I actually started with products that I owned around the house. So typically like tech and home and kitchen products. So from a stats perspective, because I know people like stats, because I know I do, 2 videos on July 1st, July 2nd. By day 3, to our surprise, we managed to go from 0 to 50,000 followers. Kind of crazy.
Wow.
And then, yeah, and then it can happen, right? And so kind of raised an eyebrow. And so after 3 months, we were at about 300,000 followers, kept going. And so that was the point during that summer where we looked at this as a passion project initially, but it turned into an actual business. So that light bulb really did illuminate, right? And so the other cool thing about it was at that time when brands started noticing you, they started to reach out. Hey, do you want to collaborate? Do you want free products? Things like that. So the momentum just kept building and building from there. Now I will say, because there's always the good, the bad, the ugly. So we did a lot of extensive testing, trials and tribulations, just a lot of trial and error. Feedback from your followers is so important and so critical. So I did pulse them quite a bit to just make sure that the content I'm producing is in line with what they're looking for. The last thing you ever want to do is produce content that's not what they're looking for. Engagement will drop and all that other stuff. And then also reviewing the analytics, that's how we got to the random Amazon finds that just slap series. Now, none of this would have been possible. Absolutely none of this would have been possible without the emotional support of my darling wife, whom we've been married for 20 years. We've got 4 kids, kind of crazy household. She is the lead in product discovery and testing, and also keeps me in check. That's really important. And our oldest daughter, she is a masterful and a wizard at filming, editing, and creative strategy. That's really cool. And then my son and our other daughter, because the little one's too small right now, they focus on scripting, overall just creative kind of design, graphic design, and fun fact, they also do a little bit of storefront maintenance for me.
Wow. You
So
got the whole family involved.
Yeah, it truly is,
Yeah.
I think, a family affair. And I'm hoping that like my story and everyone else's story is like super inspirational to everyone here, everyone listening, that you can do it. It takes a lot of hard work, but I think the more you put into this type of program, the more you can actually get out of it. So there you go.
I love it. Awesome. Well, as you've heard today, there's so many opportunities to earn with the Amazon Influencer Program, from Amazon live shopping videos to the drop. And another new tool that I'm super excited to share with you all is the Creator Connections tool, which recently launched in beta in the US. And it's where we connect you guys, our creators, with brands and advertisers. And basically what we have in beta right now is a brand-funded affiliate model where you're able to earn bonus commissions on top of your standard Amazon rate for qualifying purchases on Amazon. So all of our brand partners activating today actually have bonus commissions and are offering bonus commissions to you guys at the event. So please, including Microsoft. So Microsoft Surface Campaign can help you earn an additional 5% on any qualifying purchases today. So just make sure you stop by, check out the Surface Pro in Microsoft's activation booth, along with our other partners, Contigo, Sowasu, Drybar, Highlands, and Hexclad. And this is actually gonna be our last question. So I'm just gonna do kind of like a popcorn rapid fire. What's one small thing someone within the program can do to unlock their business on Amazon? Michelle, we can start with you and just go down the line.
My biggest tip would be to niche down, because when you try to do too many things, it's kind of hard to really grow. And so once I started niching down on TikTok, I grew tremendously. Like within a month, I grew to 100,000 followers on TikTok, and then I was able to grow to 1.4 million within 8 months. So once you niche down, you're able to make like a name for yourself, and then you can start to diversify and do all types of Amazon influencing. So with all different kind of products like lifestyle, travel, fashion. But I think niching down is my number one tip, especially if you want to have like that really explosive growth.
So smart, yeah.
I guess my tip would be to pay attention to your analytics, which I know can get a little overwhelming to some people, but if you just go in and see what your top performing products are, just reshare them, because sometimes your audience needs to see things maybe 1 or 2 or maybe even 3 times before they actually take the plunge, but at least you can know what products work and what sells, and then you'll just see the revenue increase.
Awesome.
I would say something I did is I made sure that my Amazon storefront was extremely organized. I think whether I'm sharing on Instagram stories or like a YouTube vlog, I just wanted my audience to be able to easily find exactly what I was talking about. So just making sure that your storefront is very organized. And then another thing is just obviously share what's authentic to you. Share items that you actually use in your daily life that's very organic to your lifestyle. And stay consistent, because the more you post, the more you earn.
Love that. The more you post, the more you earn. Sal?
I love the consistency of very important. The one thing I think that could be super helpful for a lot of folks is, just because you posted a piece of content 6 months ago, it doesn't mean it's irrelevant today. I always adopt this concept of remixing and repurposing. So there are times where I take old footage, put it together in a new way. You can have different clips at the beginning, different clips in the middle, make it shorter, make it longer, re-voice over it if that's your thing. And that's a great way to re-inject urgency around products on your storefront. And also, roundups are extremely important, as well as back in stock. Alerting people that those things are back in stock.
Back in stock. Yeah, bestsellers, back in stock, earn more, post more. Thank you guys so much for these amazing tips. This has been such a great conversation. Michelle, Shay, Lena, and Sal, thank you for joining us and sharing your expertise.